Hey guys, welcome back to Old Pecan Homestead. This is Shayla and we got Huxton over here. We are going to be building our rabbitry today. Probably today and tomorrow because I don't think I can get it all done today. We have co-op here in about 30 minutes. We're going to head out. So, boy, quit swinging. We appreciate you coming back to this channel, and if you are new here, we'd appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. It's just below this video. If you will click that, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It just means that your videos will pop up in the feed when you open YouTube. So we would really appreciate if you do that. The more subscribers we get, the more content we are able to put out and get better equipment and all that. So please consider doing that. And also there's a little like button right here. Go ahead and hit that now. If you don't like this video, you can always uncheck it at the end, but if you watch through the video, usually a lot of people forget to click that button, and that also helps us. So I appreciate you doing that for me. So as you can see behind me, this is the chicken coop. Huxton's back there messing with some wood. I got some of my supplies over here, and I'm waiting on the boys to bring me a measuring tape so I can make sure exactly where I want these blocks and get them leveled out. We're going to level each. Let me turn you around. So this is the back of our chicken coop. That's the chicken run. I still need to tighten up this fence. It got messed up by one of these trees. Branch fell down a couple years ago. And it's doing a fine job of holding in the chickens, but I'd still like to tighten it up, make it look nice. Anyway, here are these concrete blocks that I've got, the deck blocks. We have 6 of those, and I need to get those leveled off because it's a little uneven over here. And so that's what I've got. That 2x4 sitting there, and the level on top. I know this is obviously way high. I'm still looking for the measuring tape because I want to make sure that we have it set just right. This is going to be an 11 by 11 or 11 by 12, something like that. Hey guys, welcome back. We got the rabbit coop, rabbit coop. We got the rabbitry all leveled out and ready to go. The boys been out here helping me get this leveled. I'll get you turned around. So we got all these deck blocks all leveled out, measured out. Should be pretty square. We're about to find out. We're gonna put these 4x4s in and get them tied in with some 6x6 or 2x6 boards. We picked this thing up. We tore down a deck a while ago, an awning, and we cut it into thirds, and this is about an 11 by 11 piece. I'm gonna add one more board to make 11 by 12, and then we're just gonna kind of piece this out because I was gonna use the tractor and set it in at one time, but the tractor's not here right now. Dakota's using it for a job, so I'm gonna piece that together one at a time, or take a few off to see if I can get Dakota out here to help me hold this thing up or something while we get it screwed in. Are you comfortable in there, bud? Oh my goodness, you're so cute, buddy. Riddler. All right, y'all, we got this thing finished mostly. I got to go pull a couple more 2x6s from the other pieces we have out in the pasture, and it's pretty much squared up. I think I see some a little bit misaligned, but we're gonna order some like our trailer house anchors to anchor this in, so it doesn't lift up off those deck blocks, and then we will be back to get this thing finished. I bought these. I just bought 2 of them, and we are going to come down at a V on each side, and we'll put the anchor right there in the middle. I got this cable. It was vinyl coated. It was the same price as the non-coated, so I went ahead and bought that. And then We got these, which we'll put in each corner at an angle. Got some turnbuckles. I kind of wanted bigger ones, but these things are pretty expensive, so went ahead and got that. And then we got some clamps. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing anchored down before we put on the metal. I'm glad that I listened to Dakota and didn't put the metal on a few days ago, because even though it hasn't been windy, it's super windy today. So it's crazy. It's been windy the last 3 days, so I'm glad I waited to put that on. We're gonna try to get this in the ground, see how this goes. I have a feeling it's gonna be a nightmare, but we'll see. I still gotta run to town and grab a little bit more PVC. I only calculated for one side like a goofball, so I gotta go back and get the other side so we can hang these cages, and hopefully we can get them done today. So still pretty early in the day, so we'll see how this goes. Okay guys, so I've been stalled on this rabbit project because I did not have a swager tool for these clamps. These are little cable connector clamps, and I did not have the swager clamp to close these up. I thought maybe I could just do it with a regular pair of dikes or a pair of pliers or something, but it wasn't working. I found some for 20 bucks on Amazon, but I can't remember what size these are, so I was looking for alternative ways to do this. And I went ahead and ordered a bunch more of these type of clamps, because these are so expensive in our local hardware store. They're about $1 a piece, 90 cents to $1.20 a piece, and I need a bunch of them, so that's not really feasible. So I was on YouTube, and I found where a guy used a pair of bolt cutters, which I'd actually thought about, wondered how I could do that, but I forgot that Dakota had cut off a handle a while back on an old pair. So I took these and I welded just a piece of pipe back on there, and then on the inside here I grinded down the teeth, the edges. Let's see if I can get in here. Okay, so now it's flat instead of pointy and cut and able to cut. So hopefully this is gonna work. We're gonna test it out and see what this does, because I've got to get this hung, and these other clamps are coming in today, but it says by 10 p.m., which, you know, it doesn't even show that it's en route to destination, so I'm assuming it's probably not even gonna get here, and I want to get this done today, not tomorrow, so we're gonna test this out. Alright, it is super windy, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover here. This one I am going to clamp down vertically, but I did end up doing it horizontally in the on the next few. This one was just a little bit easier to try out this way, and then the rest we just did 2 to 3 horizontal clamps. So this was surprisingly a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. This worked out absolutely perfect, as you can see here. So don't waste your money if you have an extra pair of bolt cutters lying around that you can use, because it worked out exactly what I needed it for. Alright, so that was a little bit difficult to do by myself. I had to put in the clamps, and then ended up putting those little cable connectors on there to hold it in place, but I got it all worked out, and got this one hung, so now I just got to do the other side. Alright guys, so here it all is finished. Got both sides hung. Got the feeders on, the waterers. So we got all the does put in, put their nesting boxes in, just for added protection of the wind. We got this side all complete. This is really for the bucks or the grow out pins. This is the PVC that I put in here to take some strain off of the cage itself. We got all the clamps on. See here where I did it horizontally. The PVC on the back side, same thing. I had to use those clamps to clamp the other ones on just to hold it in place itself. But yep, it worked out pretty good. Then I put this piece of PVC on. This is actually going to be their waterer. I put the end cap on. Right here's the waterer, the little nipple. Just glued it together. And then each rabbit will have their own little water nipple. Isn't she cute? Got this one on, this one, and then just zip tied the whole thing to the back of the cage. And then down here we got this elbow, and then it'll eventually come out into a big barrel. I still have to build a barrel stand and put it in right here. Hopefully it'll just fit vertically, and that'll keep them watered. So the roof's all screwed down. We got that fascia board on to keep it all tied in. Then we have the extra supports on this west side over here, and then the very back I'm going to put a tarp on it just to keep the rain and the wind out. And we'll just eventually put a fence in right here with a gate. And then back there we're going to do some silage barrels, which will be in a video coming up soon. So be sure to subscribe so you get to see that video, and we really appreciate you watching, guys.